From the very beginning, the relationship between BTS members has fascinated millions, not only because of their music, but because of the emotional bonds that seem to form behind the scenes. Yet within this fascination, certain narratives have been repeated so often that they begin to feel like unquestionable truths, even when they are built on fragile foundations. Many people choose to see only what confirms their expectations, living inside a comfortable bubble where every smile, glance, or shared moment is magnified into proof of something deeper, while all other evidence is quietly ignored. It is striking how some fans accuse others of fantasizing, while simultaneously constructing elaborate stories from the smallest, most ordinary interactions. When these moments are examined objectively, stripped of bias and wishful thinking, they often reveal nothing more than professional camaraderie or casual friendship. The contradiction lies in demanding concrete proof from others while accepting assumptions as facts when they suit a preferred narrative. If we speak seriously about evidence, the absence of private or personal moments between certain members cannot be overlooked. In the case often debated, there are no intimate photos shared privately or publicly that would support the idea of a special hidden relationship. Jungkook, in particular, has never posted personal, affectionate images with Jimin on his social media. The only officially acknowledged image linking them in recent years is a single Weverse photo from Festa after military service, a moment clearly framed within an official context rather than a personal one. On Instagram, where Jungkook occasionally allows glimpses into his personal feelings, the pattern becomes even clearer. His posts have consistently highlighted Taeyoung, while Jimin and other members remain absent from that personal narrative. This distinction is not accidental. Social media choices are deliberate, especially for someone as cautious and private as Jungkook. Celebrations among the members further reveal where emotional priorities naturally fall. Jungkook is not known for publicly wishing his bandmates happy birthday, and when he has done so, those moments belong to the distant past. Jimin did attempt to mark Jungkook's birthday by posting a photo, but it was not a personal snapshot, it was an image taken from the show, Are You Sure?, clearly promotional in nature. Even more telling is what happened behind the scenes. Jimin reportedly tried to reach Jungkook directly on that day, yet Jungkook did not respond because he was having dinner with Mingyu. This detail, while simple, speaks volumes. There was no urgency, no sense of emotional priority that one would expect if there were something deeply intimate between them at that moment. The same pattern appears when examining public challenges or collaborations. When Jimin participated in the Killing It Girl challenge, what he shared was tied to promoting his own project, not a personal gesture directed at Jungkook. These moments, often cited as proof, are professional and promotional, not emotional confessions. In reality, the strongest evidence Jungkookers tend to present is a fan-taken photo of the two being seen together. But such a situation is as ordinary as any coworker interaction, spontaneous and casual. It lacks intention, consistency, and emotional depth. When compared to the long-standing, visible dynamic between Jungkook and Taeyoung, the difference becomes impossible to ignore. From 2013 to 2025, Jungkook's treatment of Taeyoung has followed a remarkably consistent pattern. Year after year, he has found ways to celebrate Taeyoung's birthday, sometimes subtly, sometimes openly, but always with clear intention. These gestures were not one-off moments, they were part of a continuous story. The pause in 2023 and 2024 is easily explained by military service, a period that naturally limited public interaction. Yet 2025 marked a powerful return to tradition. Jungkook did not simply acknowledge Taeyoung's birthday, he celebrated it exceptionally, posting 2 different videos across 2 platforms, Instagram and Weverse. Duplicating content on multiple platforms is not something Jungkook does lightly. For someone who rarely shares personal moments at all, doing so twice, deliberately, sends a clear message. Despite attempts to downplay this by calling it normal, any objective observer can recognize that this level of dedication is far from routine. Beyond social media, there are moments that linger vividly in the memories of fans, such as that unforgettable Taekook live stream. It overflowed with tenderness, with a softness that felt unfiltered and genuine. Taeyoung's gentle touch on Jungkook's fingers seemed almost instinctive, as if their hands spoke a language known only to them. That single gesture carried a quiet intimacy, a romance expressed without words. It felt less like something performed for the camera and more like a natural reflex, revealing a bond that exists whether or not anyone is watching. These are the moments that resonate most deeply because they feel unmanufactured. There are countless other clips where Taeyoung and Jungkook subtly brush against each other, their touches fleeting yet charged with meaning. One particularly memorable instance shows Jungkook holding Taeyoung's hand, drawing it closer, and slipping his fingers inside Taeyoung's sleeve with breathtaking delicacy. It was an intimate act, tender and unguarded. Such gestures feel deeply personal, almost sacred, as if they were never meant for an audience. They carry unspoken emotions, heavy with affection and trust. The way Taeyoung later mirrored that tenderness by gently touching Jungkook's fingers only reinforces the sense that their bodies recognize each other instinctively. These touches speak of a constant need for closeness, a pure affection that manifests even in the simplest moments. Yet there is also heartbreak in witnessing them, knowing that such expressions must be carefully controlled. For many, holding hands or hugging is ordinary, but for them, it becomes a privilege measured in seconds. Despite these limitations, they never seem to miss an opportunity to show loyalty and love, even if it must be done quietly. Each small gesture feels like a silent promise, a reassurance that what they share is real, even if it cannot be fully lived in the open. It is impossible not to wish them freedom. From the bottom of their hearts, thousands hope that one day Taeyoung and Jungkook can love without fear, without hiding or restraint. Because love, in its truest form, recognizes neither gender nor expectation, it recognizes only a soulmate. The longing for Taekook's freedom is not about fantasy, but about empathy. It is the desire to see a connection that feels sincere and powerful allowed to exist openly. Love that genuine always finds a way, overcoming obstacles through patience and resilience. Even now, when their public interactions appear more reserved, it does not signal distance or loss. Those who have followed them closely understand that their bond moves in cycles. Sometimes it shines brightly, sometimes it retreats into privacy, but it never disappears. Their relationship does not rely on constant public proof. It thrives on trust, shared history, and a deep understanding built over years. Glances in a crowd, quiet support, comfortable silences, these are the foundations of something enduring. To speak of Taekook, then, is to speak of evolution. Their bond has grown, adapted, and matured alongside them.